So this is a pair of trainers I picked up for, I think, quite on a bit of a discount. Not like loads of money, but I think I picked them up for probably 110 or 115. And it comes in the sail black Celestine blue, and it's basically the Air Max 1 Great Indoors, they call it, which is there is a Great Outdoors version, which has sort of the different sort of animal prints on it. And this indoor one, I think, is following a similar sort of vibe. And what I like about it is it reminds me of the Air Max concepts, and maybe the Air Max concept has got the influence from the original outdoor pair. But it's got different sort of materials on this as well, so you can see like it's got this kind of paisley print at the back, and then it's almost like cow print going on the mudguard area, and then around the top you got this sort of flowery material, which probably represents the indoors, and maybe like even sort of things like curtains. And then this, I guess, tiger type print, which might be to for cat, representing a cat. And then you got this leather panel here, which is probably sort of representing any type of, I suppose, furniture, like sofas, etc. But for that reason, it's a cool looking sneaker. It's quite sort of different, and you get these sort of velvety laces, which is again similar to an Air Max 1 concept. And I like the black liner that it has in there, and also you get the tiger stripe in the sock liner in the insole and also on the tongue. And then the outsole is like in this sort of the Celestine blue colour, what they're calling it. And it's a cool looking trainer, it's just different, and I like the fact that it's got a bit of white on there as well, so just to kind of give that contrast rather than it being looking too busy. But yeah, cool trainer. So here are the details of the Nike Air Max 1 Great Indoors. It comes in a sail black, Celestine blue and piquant red colourway. And these have a polyurethane cupsole with an airbag in the heel. And this one's made up of a mix of materials, so sort of mesh, denim, canvas and suede. And the price was £145. So with the comfort and sizing, much like any other Air Max 1, this is on the medium to firm side. And because your heel sits sort of on slightly elevated, it can get sort of fatiguing after a while. And the elevated heel can also cause sort of tension on your foot, so especially if you're sort of wearing them all day. And I would recommend true to size with these. I think most of the time it works fine for pretty much everyone, and there's quite a bit of room in the toe box and also around the width. However, I can sort of squeeze true to size, but I tend to just go a half size up just to get that bit of extra space really and extra breathability. And I would say the sole isn't very good for sort of wet conditions, so you want to be careful wearing them in the wet, in my opinion, because I've sort of slipped around in these a few times, and in Air Max 1s in general. So with the look and style, I like the mix of different patterns and materials. I think it's a cool look and different and very similar to the Air Max 1 Concepts pack. And because of the vibrant colours on this, I would wear these sort of spring summertime. It's the perfect one to wear at that point. And I think because it has more of a sophisticated look, unlike the Air Max 1 Concepts, I think this one you can sort of dress up casual and smart casual, because there's just enough sort of white and black on the sneaker to reflect that, and it just has that little bit of colour of pop on there as well, with the red and the sort of cat tiger stripes on there. And I think with this one any laces would work on this, so because it's got sort of different colours on there, you should be fine with pretty much anything. So final thoughts, I like the sort of neutral colours on this. It's really cool, like, because it's mostly sort of almost like a black and white sneaker, and then using those other sort of different materials, so you've got the paisley and you've got the cat skin and the cow print and things like that on there, and it just looks really different and cool. And the materials on this is really cool as well, so I like the fact that they use different materials. In terms of cons, I think the price is probably still on a bit higher side. I mean, it's an Air Max 1 and it should be a bit lower in price in my opinion. And just the comfort, obviously an Air Max 1 isn't the most sort of forgiving of trainers nowadays. So with the ratings, I give the look and style a 5 out of 5. I think it's another one of those cool looking sneakers and probably belongs in the Air Max sort of concepts family, and also with the Great Outdoors. And the comfort, I give it a 3. Like I will say with the Air Max 1, the more you wear them, the more they kind of wear in a bit and the more they feel better on foot. But initially it will feel quite sort of on the firm side. And the quality, I give that a 5 as well. It's like one of those ones, because of the materials that they've used and the way they've constructed the sneaker. There's a lot of detail on there, so I think it's a really cool look to it. And the pricing, I give that a 4 out of 5. I think it's one of those ones where the price is a bit too high. But overall, I still think the sneaker is a really cool one because of the materials that's been used on there and the story it's trying to tell. So that reason I'm giving it a 5 out of 5.